What's kicking, little chicken? Oh man, now I'm hungry. Shoot, I did not plan that intro well. God. Well, I'm definitely getting something to eat after this, I'll tell you that. What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a great Sunday. Hope the day's going well. I hope it's sunny where you are, but if not, hang out with me for a little bit. Let's hang out in the sun. So if you remember in yesterday's vlog, we discussed responsibility and freedom. Although in many ways they may seem oxymoronic, they actually work so well together from a leadership standpoint. It is when we micromanage our employees that we make them less happy, less effective, and in turn lead our company to a spiraling downward, unfortunately. Instead, let's give the responsibilities that they need to take care of, but then more importantly, supply them the freedom, yes, the freedom to make the best decisions possible. Let's have trust in those around us. Trust that they can get the job done well and that we don't need to tell them what to do every step of the way. Let's empower our employees. Thought that'd be a great lead in today's topic we'll be discussing. Bureaucracy breeds instability. It is so important for us when we put a management system in place, whether it be a small company or a large company, that we are empowering our employees by showing them that we're not focusing all of our time and resources on what's going wrong. Instead, we're focusing the majority of our attention on what's going right, on the individuals who are making a large impact on our company and in turn on our community. We don't want to waste so much time highlighting the negative, because even though we may realize that we have rooms for growth in these specific areas, when we spend so much time on that, not only is it wasting a lot of our time as a manager, it's wasting a lot of our employees' time because they're focusing on that negativity. They're not focusing on the difference that they can make with our company, the mission statement that we all believe in, that we all work towards, something larger than just making money. And unfortunately, the majority of large organizations have a bureaucratic system in place where the top executives believe that they have all the answers. They dole out the responsibilities, but they don't provide the proper freedom, like we discussed yesterday, to allow them to feel empowered, to allow them to feel as though they're part of a company that cares about them. Really wanted to highlight on one specific individual today. His name is Gary Hamel. He's an American management expert, and actually he founded his own management consulting firm, international, called Strategos. Definitely recommend checking it out. Gary believes strongly that the majority of these companies are still utilizing a command and control mindset, which just falls under that same bureaucratic architecture that disallows for continued growth because the foundation has not been set properly. That the individuals at the top have become accustomed to a specific lifestyle, a specific daily routine, and it is easier. It is easier to stay in your office and to dole out responsibilities, but it is that much harder to engage with those around you. Look, if we need our customers to buy from us, we need to be engaging with them efficiently every step of the way. Same goes for our employees. If we want the best for them and the best for our company, we need to be engaging them efficiently day in and day out, and we can't do that sitting in our office. We can't do that assuming that we have all the right answers, because we know that the best thing to do is to empower our employees, and we need to engage them to do that. The whole ideology of bureaucracy is controlism, is something that Gary Hamel really believes stunts the growth of companies, no matter what size they may be, no matter what quality product or service they may have. If they're not able to retain their employees, they're definitely not going to be able to retain their current customers. We're always looking to build lifelong relationships with our customers as well as with our employees. The people that we put around us, we need to have trust in them. We need to have belief in them because we put them in these positions for a reason. We vetted them. We chose them over other candidates. Ideally, we didn't rush to a decision, but either way, let's make sure that we're spending the majority of our time focusing on the individuals who are doing good, because not only does it develop that good and allow for that much more to spread, it shows the other employees that you highlight good action and that you don't focus so much on the negative. That life is about the positive, and it's the same in your day-to-day lives in business. If we're not happy as managers, it's going to show to our employees. That negativity spreads, and then they are less productive. They want to look for somewhere else to work because they no longer buy into that mission statement that we highlighted so deeply throughout the interview process, and most likely even far before that when they were thinking about what company to work with. They saw us, they realized that we stood for something larger than just making money. And if we take that small idea, that startup idea, turn into a large business and allow that to change the way that we manage, to change the way that we lead those around us, then we're going to be falling in the same pit holes of companies who have come and gone before us. Just like Jim Collins highlights in his book, Good to Great, even some of the great companies fall away because they rest on their laurels and because more than likely they have a management system in place where bureaucracy breeds instability. Bureaucracy unfortunately focuses attention on the people not working hard rather than the other way around. Let's focus our attention on the positive. Now, that's not to say that there may not be certain situations that we need to address, but let's address those in a way that we want it to be addressed. Like we discussed yesterday in Scott Stratton and Allison Kramer's book on marketing. If we want to market the way that we want to be marketed to, we also need to lead the way that we want to be led. We need to empower those around us, and we need to show them that we focus our attention on the positive, because that's what's going to get us to where we want to go. That's what's going to get us to continued profitability, to a decreased CAC, our cost to acquire a customer, Our ROI is going to increase. Our customers are going to want to stay with us. And our ability to empower our employees will be that much easier because we're showing them each and every day that we care more about positivity than negativity. Unfortunately, focus on a lot of companies has been diverted away from developing those who work the hardest and are most beneficial to our team, and we can't do that. We can't do that from day one, whether it be a company of two, just you and another business partner. We need to focus on the positivity because there's always going to be issues, there's always going to be things that arise, but how do we deal with those? How do we treat that other individual just like they want to be treated? Because then we're empowering them as well. And in turn, they're going to want to empower us. It's just natural human nature. Let's not focus so much attention on a bureaucratic system where we believe at the top that we've got all the answers. Not only that, we're going to be gone one day. Let's make sure we're leading efficiently. We need to leave good and more being hired. Let me say that again. Unfortunately, the bureaucratic system leads to many good leaving and more of those individuals who are not working as hard being hired. Because those who were working hard, when we didn't appreciate them, when we didn't show them love and respect, they thought, you know what? This company doesn't stand by the mission statement that I bought into initially. And I think that I can go somewhere else where I feel more respected and where I enjoy work each and every day. When those good people leave and employees come that are not as efficient, this leads to more bureaucracy because now we're attempting to deal with the negative situation created by our bureaucratic decision making. Like yesterday's discussion on responsibility and freedom, it's a spiraling down effect when we don't focus in on the positive. This then leads to even worse employees coming because now we're going through 2- and 3-fold of employees. The pool of which that we have to pull from has decreased dramatically. Now our company has lost its mission, has lost its purpose, has lost the individuals that made it strong initially because we didn't highlight on the positive. We spent so much time on the negative, so much time on what's going wrong instead of highlighting on what's going right. We need to empower our employees. We need to make them feel as though they're respected and loved and appreciated each and every day. Gary Hamel believes that strategy gets set at the top and power trickles down. Big leaders appoint little leaders, although I would argue there's no such thing. Individuals compete for promotion. Cooperation correlates with rank. Tasks are assigned. I mean, how negative does that sound? Managers assess performance, which leads to rules tightly circumscribed discretion. And then, because of all that, bureaucracy constitutes the operating system for virtually every large-scale organization on the planet. It is the unchallenged tenets of bureaucracy that disable our organizations. When we attempt to make the best decisions possible because we know that we may have more knowledge on a specific topic, we are devaluing our employees. We are devaluing our company because we are showing them that we don't care about our mission statement, which is something larger than just making money, which is caring about the individuals around us, which is utilizing the platforms that we have at hand. We need to make sure that we're managing other individuals the way that we want to be managed, because bureaucracy breeds instability. And not one of us wants to be in a bureaucratic system. We need to focus our attention on the positive and not so much on the negative. Bureaucracy breeds instability. This was so much fun. Hope you guys enjoyed today's topic. I would love to hear a little bit more about you guys. Message me over at Clayton J. Jensen. Love to hear about what you're passionate about. Maybe just about what you're doing on a Sunday. Hope when the sun's out where you guys are, but thanks for hanging out with me today. Well, as always, you guys spread joy. You guys love always. You guys live long and prosper. What does that kind of look like? Kind of like, peace. See you guys tomorrow.